All right, hello everybody. It's been a long time since I've been on here. Just wanted to take a quick second and give a little bit of backstory to what's going on with my channel, and one, why you haven't seen me for a while, two, where it's going, the direction I'm trying to go in, and the changes that's coming. I guess you could call this a little bit of a channel rebrand. I thought about starting a brand new channel, but I decided that it was going to probably be more beneficial if I just kept the one I had. You're going to notice that all of my previous videos have been archived. There's none of them that you can see. They're there, but they're only for me to see. Where to begin? I think the last video I posted was a very short little clip, New Year's 2021, something like that. But I haven't really made any real content since about 2016 or 17. So I'm going to try to bring this thing out of the grave, and it may not go anywhere, but as you'll hear in the upcoming short video, if it doesn't go anywhere, it's going to be there for me. We'll let the video speak for itself, and then we'll see if I need to say anything at the end to kind of wrap this thing up and get everybody on the same page and see what the real deal is. So anyway, so let's see how the edit turns out, and we'll go from there.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Brian, and this is going to be kind of a show about nothing. I'm going to try to make some changes to myself, and I want to follow the progress, and I want to be able to look back on the progress or the lack thereof and figure out just exactly where it went wrong or where it went right. And good, bad, or ugly, you guys get to go along with me. And if it is a success, maybe something I'm doing will help you guys. And if I'm a failure, maybe you guys can say, right there's where he screwed up. But anyway, a little bit about me. I'm 43, and just went through a divorce. I'm not sure how much I'm going to touch on that, but most importantly, I'm overweight. Not obese, but overweight. I'm 5'10", 192 pounds. Now, in full disclosure, it took me a few days to make up my mind to do this, because I'm familiar with YouTube and I'm familiar with the internet. And some of you people aren't going to be very nice to me. And so I didn't know if I really had it in me to tolerate that. But nonetheless, I was 192 pounds. I'm down to this morning I weighed 185.4. But the reason I'm doing this is it's not my first divorce, and I'm not such a narcissist to believe that it's always somebody else's fault. I chose to leave. I filed for divorce, and which isn't typical for me, but the amount of anxiety and overall hurt was a little overwhelming, to be honest with you. I didn't realize I was going to feel that way. I still think I made the right decision. I'm sure I made the right decision, but it doesn't mean that right decisions don't hurt, So I'm going to go through a lot of changes coming up. Anyway, back to me and why I'm doing this. I don't like not feeling like I'm in control of myself. and having a bit of a gut and love handles. The feeling of anxiety doesn't sit well with me. I've always been relatively in shape, and over the last, I would say, 3 or 4 years, I've just gonna let that all go. And I'll kind of tell you the things I'm doing as we progress. The other major change I'm making is I've been dipping since I was 14, I believe. 43. You can do the math. 13 or 14, I started dipping, and I hope I put the last piece of tobacco in my mouth last night. That's what I've told myself. I have about a half a roll in the refrigerator. I don't believe in. I want it to be there right in front of me. I don't want it to be one of those things where, out of sight, out of mind, because I don't think that's how it's going to be. So we'll see. I'll let you in on the progress as we go, and we'll just follow this thing along. I don't have any idea if one person's going to watch it or if 20 people's going to watch it, but again, like I said from the beginning, it's about me. It's about being able to go back on it and look and see where I went right or where I went wrong. And if it helps one person, then it'll be worth all the ridicule I'm going to get, because I know there's going to be some asshole that's going to have some smart ass shit to say, but that's okay. All right, for now, I'm going to check out and run a little more.
All right, so I've got enough of that edit done to realize that's the first time I've ever tried to produce anything for YouTube with an iPhone, and apparently I don't even know how to hold the stupid thing. So I held it upright instead of in landscape, so I'll do better on that. Anyway, some of you probably already know, I have 160 subscribers carried over, which in the YouTube world is absolutely nothing, but several of you I know on a personal level. Some of you already know what I've disclosed in there, some of you don't. My intention is to grow this channel it's not really going to have a direction, but in the very beginning it's going to be, like I said in the video when I was out exercising this morning, it's about documenting the progress, holding myself accountable, and just seeing how it turns out. So my intention is to try to do a daily vlog. May not work out, but that's my intention at the moment. And as I do that, then I'm going to kind of let you guys in a little bit on exactly what I'm doing. How am I trying to lose weight? I'm not just going to say I'm trying to lose weight. I'm going to tell you, what I'm doing. May not be right, but I'm telling you what I'm doing. I'm going to tell you what am I doing to get my headspace right, because like I said, many of you I've met in person, and I am generally like a pretty bubbly, laughing, joking, sarcastic kind of a person, and I've lost that person over the last 6 or 8 years. But I know that many of you know the person I was married to, and I am not in any way going to say anything negative about her. It wasn't exactly something that I wanted to do, but circumstances dictated. That's what was best for all of us. So anyway, I really hope that I can grow. It would really be nice to have somebody go along this journey with me to help hold me accountable, to interact with during it. I'm a pretty social person, so this is pretty far-reaching. Those of you who know me know that I'm wide open in whatever it is I do. I'm either all in or I'm all out, And so if I'm going to go through this transformation, so to speak, I'm doing it all. Financially, and I'll go into all of this. It's going to be an open book. I'm in a spot, I'm making more money than I've ever made before, but I don't really have much to show for it based on decisions that were being made and how things were going. So complete, total Brian renovation here, financially, mentally, physically. I laughed in the video about saying I was going to quit dipping because, man, that's been a part of me forever, and not a positive one, not something I'm proud of, but it's just been a part of me. So so that's where we're going with it, and we'll just see how it all shakes out in the end.